Hello and a warm welcome from me, Ian Parks, to the latest Racing News 365 video in which I will be taking a look at the current driver market intrigue following on from the last Grand Prix in China. The man at the centre of it all is Carlos Sainz, who finds himself out at Ferrari at the end of this season following the Scuderia's decision to lure Lewis Hamilton away from Mercedes. What is known is that Sainz is wanted by Audi, the German manufacturing giant entering Formula 1 in 2026 at the start of the sport's latest regulatory era, notably with the introduction of a new power unit. Three-time Grand Prix winner Sainz, however, is biding his time. Racing News 365 understands Audi has postponed an apparent ultimatum for a third time and is now willing to wait for an answer until after the Miami Grand Prix at the start of May. We are led to believe that not even Red Bull can compete if the words of Helmut Marko are correct, as the team's advisor stated over the course of the weekend in Shanghai that the Constructors' Champions could not match the offer from Audi. The inference there, of course, is that Red Bull has held talks with Sainz about luring him back to the family after he spent almost 3 seasons with Toro Rosso from 2015 to 2017 before joining Renault late in the latter year. It is understood Audi is looking to sign Sainz long term, even going so far as offering him an ambassadorial role after his career, an extension of the relationship that has long been in place given the union between his father and the manufacturer. The 62-year-old racing legend even won the Dakar Rally with Audi this year. Understandably, Audi can provide Sainz with no guarantees as to how it will fare in its early years on the grid, particularly in taking over the team currently known as Stake, that currently sits last in the constructors' standings after the opening 5 Grand Prix. It is clear major steps are required, including the hiring of a considerable number of staff for Stake to make progress before it transitions into Audi, a task esteemed Red Bull duo Adrian Newey and Pierre Vacher recently pointed out in interviews with this website. The reason why Sainz is playing a patient game is because Mercedes as well as Red Bull are in the mix for his signature. The next key domino to fall would appear to be that of Max Verstappen, despite the fact he has a contract with Red Bull through to the end of 2028. Team principal Christian Horner has made it clear he's in no doubt Verstappen will stay, yet Mercedes boss Toto Wolff maintains he has not given up hope of luring the 3-time champion to his team following talks. There is an intriguing game being played between these two old rivals. As long as that story at Red Bull and Mercedes continues to play out, then Sainz will probably keep Audi waiting. If Verstappen does decide to switch to Mercedes, potentially as early as next year, that would pave the way for Sainz to take his place. But what of Sergio Perez? He said before the race in China that he was hopeful his future would be concluded very soon. From Red Bull's perspective, however, Horner is unwilling to rush into re-signing the Mexican. It is a grey area for Red Bull, and again according to Marko, that Perez is chasing a 3-year contract, something the team is seemingly unwilling to provide. Marko has said a solution will be found. Even Perez's father Antonio, however, has waded into the debate, claiming his son is the most sought-after driver on the grid, that he has more sponsors than Hamilton and Verstappen combined, and therefore he has many options. Without a doubt, this is one of the most captivating driver markets for many a year, and seemingly with many twists and turns to come. Make sure you stay tuned to Racing News 365 to keep abreast of all the latest news, and please hit those subscribe and like buttons, and of course let us know your thoughts on who you think will go where in the comments section below.